So my wife's grandma, I came home from work today, and she was like, "Hey, Braden, I was listening to a podcast today, one of the podcasts that she listens to, and it finished, and then all of a sudden I heard your voice turn on, and I was really confused, and then I realized, oh, this is my granddaughter's husband. It's his podcast, and she listened to the whole thing today, guys, and she said it was great. It's the one that we did with Mr. Chicken Dance, who we need to get back on, and all that stuff.
Ooh,
Guys,
that was a fun one.
we're not only your mom's favorite podcast, we're your grandma's favorite podcast too.
Grandmas love us.
Let's go. Grandmas love us.
Generational.
New merch. We're on a generational run, Sam. That's exactly right. Welcome to Beyond the Tavern Wall, everyone. We are excited to be here today. Fun fact. This is episode 2.0 for this one. Okay. We recorded this one at first. Weren't very great with the thing that happened. So we were like, we can make this better because it's a fun topic. So here we go. We're
I
back.
thought it was because you accidentally dropped a slur halfway through.
That's no. No.
It was SpongeBob.
It was the dolphin noise from SpongeBob. That's what came out of my mouth.
Oh, yeah.
And you know you can't say those in Bikini Bottom, and I live in Bikini Bottom. See, look at the pink.
You ain't a dolphin, bro. You can't say that.
No, we're gonna be talking about what's truly the backbone of society. Okay, jobs. All right, but not your typical. What? Did I say the
Can we
J
not
word?
Yeah, you said
That's,
that
oh
word.
say
shoot!
that.
Dang, I just said the slur again. Gosh,
Trigger warning, please.
Trigger warning. We're gonna be talking about job applications in your D&D world. Okay.
Mhm.
But before we start, I want to just thank everyone for coming out. We're very, very excited to have you guys in. And if you're not following us already, make sure you like, subscribe. Oh gosh, I have to say that. Like, subscribe, comment, share, hit the bell. And then also follow us on TikTok, Instagram, at beyondthetavernwall@gmail.com. And if you're listening to this, sorry, my goodness. Whoa. If you're listening to this on Spotify, or go follow us on YouTube, Spotify, so on and so forth. Go do that stuff because it helps us out a ton. So, yeah, we're gonna be talking about how in a D&D world there isn't just adventurers. Not everyone knows magic. Not everyone has the fun. If you want to call adventuring fun, in all honesty, all adventurers end up having to deal with terrible nightmares. I feel like most of the time in a average D&D campaign, I should say, not all. So maybe these are the normal, better jobs to have in a D&D world. We're going to talk about what those are and how they support your campaign and how you can make your world a little bit more unique in that sense. So let's talk about this, Cam. Let's throw it out first. If you guys could have any job in a D&D world that is not an adventuring party, what job would you have?
I want to work at a bank.
Are you talking like Gringotts Bank, or like what would the bank be like?
It would definitely be more like Gringotts. I mean, think about what those goblins have to do all day. They're inspecting gold. They're making sure there's no magical fraudulent currency entering their vaults.
They're
I
like,
love that.
This is fool's gold, and you're like, no, I promise, I got it from a guy in the street.
Yeah, you're not working with high level financiers. You're working with criminals and thieves who are trying to pull a fast one on you.
It would be a lot more interesting than a real world banker.
Changing my I'm changing my answer.
You can't.
Okay.
Pawn shop owner.
Oh,
that would actually be so fun.
Crazy stuff you're gonna see in there.
That would be so fun.
Weird artifacts, bro.
You're getting a cursed artifact.
I love it.
You're getting so many human skulls.
And curses. Human skulls that are cursed.
Yes.
Yeah. No. Okay. Okay. You're going back to the topic of banker real fast, and you said you wouldn't be your rich man person. What would the Silicon Valley banker be like?
I have no idea.
Okay, in a D&D
You're asking
world,
the wrong person.
I know, like Silicon Valley being like where the really, really rich like companies are and all that stuff, right? How would the corporate capitalist society in your D&D world, right? They have to store their bank somewhere, their money somewhere, and they don't have credit cards, and a lot of that is in like stocks and all that. What would a Silicon Valley banker be like in your D&D world?
Well, it's gonna be just like a insanely high security building. Like
Okay.
there's probably gonna be a vault of some sort to store all your crap, but then you're gonna have magicians of all sorts just placing down curses.
I
You-
feel like
Every countermeasure.
I feel like their currency would be in the cloud. Literally, in the clouds.
In the cloud.
I store mine with
Welcome
Cloud
to
Giant.
the sky vaults of Waterdeep.
The sky vaults of Waterdeep.
I think, you know, if you're that rich, you could make a deal with like a red dragon or something. Okay. And you store your money.
That
like-
red dragon's betraying you.
It's their hoard.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: if a red dragon, maybe not a red dragon, I would do one that is not as chaotic as a red dragon. Maybe you do like a would a lawful dragon be? Would they do that? That's the question. Maybe like
I have your answer.
you do a dragon, okay? And you just store that's their hoard, and you just come like, hey, I just need some money. You do that. You do like a swap and trade and that stuff. And that dude, dragons would make great bankers.
They would.
So you can't store your physical currency with them. They're gonna keep it. You're not getting that back. You give a dragon gold, he's gonna ask for some silver. I think
if
you
you
could
give
definitely
a
leave
dragon some
your
gold-
you could leave your Bitcoin wallet with him. Because how is he gonna cash that out?
What's the
true.
blockchain in your D&D world?
Man, I forgot they added crypto to D&D 2024.
Yo, buy this NFT, bro. It's a monkey, but he has a sword.
This one has a bugbear.
Yeah, it's a
Bored
bugbear.
bugbears.
That's
Yo, you heard about Illithid coin? It's going crazy right now, man.
Interplanar currency, dude.
it's the new way to go.
I hate this concept.
Okay. Oh my gosh, we need to do an episode where we just talk about like
Just a bunch of
all the
finance
dumb
bros
events,
in
like finance
D&D.
bro and D&D. Like, what would that be
Oh,
like?
no.
All right.
D&Dify your
Can-
reality.
Add that
Can we?
to the subclasses we're gonna eventually make. The finance bro,
Okay,
warlock,
write that
Bro
down.
sorcerer.
or sorcerer.
I'll
Yes,
write that
sorcerer.
down.
No.
If we can
War with
have
daddy's money.
if we can have my accountant brother and my international business brother be on,
That
because
would
they
be
talk
so
about these
good.
types of people all the time.
Okay.
It's a good
I'm just
idea.
imagining you can do a sorcerer or warlock, but the warlock would be packed of the blockchain.
Back to the blockchain.
Yeah, they would
Packed
100%
I'm
packed of
writing
the
it down.
blockchain.
His powers are equivalent to the current standing of the market.
Yeah.
Bitcoin's crashing, dude. You lost all your spell slots.
I'm,
It's just the nature of the game, man.
oh my gosh.
On the
this
rise
is
again. It's on the rise. You got a ninth level slot. Use it now.
good. Oh my gosh. As a DM, if I had to like actually keep track of an economy and a stock exchange and like
That sounds
The-
like a
the
nightmare.
rise and fall of like cryptocurrency and all that stuff, brother, that sounds like 100% sounds like a nightmare, but
Well,
that's so funny.
That is. Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh.
I would want to be a magical rancher. Like I would be. I want to
Mm.
be. I would want to be like Newt's commander. That seems like such
That'd be
a fun
cool.
job.
Mm-hmm. Bestiary.
that would be dope.
Would you keep him
Well-
in does he have like a magic sack he keeps them all in? Or is that
has them in-
Hogwarts
Suitcase, his little
Legacy?
briefcase.
It's the
I think-
briefcase. Okay.
I think it's called a menagerie. It's like there's a really cool name for it that they use in Hogwarts Legacy, but I haven't
Such a
played in a
fun
long
word.
time.
Is it menagerie or menagerie?
Gosh, it's
Menagerie.
menagerie.
It's menagiri.
Here, I'm gonna look it up.
Ew.
Hogwarts.
I think it is menagerie. I think in Critical Role, Matt Mercer calls it the menagerie. Coast.
Vivarium.
Oh, we were both wrong.
A vivarium.
I've not finished Hogwarts Legacy, so I wouldn't know.
I have so many pets in it.
My God.
She's just playing Pokemon at that point.
Pokemon has too many options. I get task paralysis or decision paralysis on it.
I tried
but
playing Cobblemon with Kendall, and she stuck with like 3 options, and that was it.
I get overwhelmed. Okay.
Hunter, what would you be?
Oh man, the idea of almost kind of like a detective in a fantasy
Oh.
setting
Fantasy
has always
CSI.
intrigued me because that would be just insane to walk onto a crime scene. You have to identify like magic's being used? What kind of potions are we seeing? Is this just a creature that's doing it, or is this like an actual like citizen or a person?
Would that be a ranger
It gets-
subclass, do you think?
Honestly, it
Ooh.
probably could
Heavy
be.
Rogue. You do rogue. 'Cause you have an
I think it would be
Inquisitor.
ranger, though.
You have an inquisitive rogue already, and a mastermind rogue. They kind of already have that. Because ranger's more about survival than it is about finding things, right? That's like the
Mhm.
basis of. I mean, you obviously could do whatever you want. The subclasses
could.
allow you to do that. I think they're like the inquisitive rogue is already kind of that. Supposed to be good at like that investigation stuff, not the because rangers are perceptive, which is different than investigation in D&D. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to shout out. We brought him up earlier, Mr. Chickadance. His Chaos Theory podcast, actual play, was all about what would the FBI or CS investigate. What would an investigator look like in a D&D setting? So highly recommend that. You can also go listen to our podcast that we did with him like a year ago or so when we talked about that a lot. So you can kind of get a bigger deal with that if you're interested in
That was
a
a fun one.
CSI investigator like actual play. It's a really good podcast. Actually, I really enjoyed. I need to finish it.
Mhm.
Sorry, Sean. My bad.
Now he's never gonna talk to us again.
Oh no. I want to go back to you real quick, Kendall, because I just thought of a question. What animals are you
Yes.
keeping in your menagerie? Because that's what we're calling it.
Hey,
A
Brayden,
gibbering mouther.
let's for just a second pretend you have more than one child. Which child are you gonna keep with you?
Okay, here's the difference.
Ooh.
I'm keeping both because I can have more than one in my menagerie.
Yeah, so can I.
That's what I'm asking. Is which one do you have?
All of them. Except the creepy ones.
All the spiders. Got to keep those spiders.
The spiders
got
can
oof,
rot in
all
hell.
gibbering mouters.
If it is cute, I'm keeping it.
What is your top ones? We'll go with that. Obviously, you're gonna keep them all. I need you to rank them. I need a tier list. S, A, B, C, D. We don't do E, F. Okay.
What is the rabbit thing?
The rabbit thing. Oh, the
We had
specific.
yeah.
It's not a D&D monster itself. It's another one. What about a flump jellyfish? I don't think it's a D&D
Yeah,
monster.
Flump. It is. An Almirage.
It's not an
It has a
official
horn.
D&D monster, is what it is.
Ugh.
Braden, it's a game of imagination. It's all official.
I know, but I'm just thinking of the official one. Okay, because that's where my mind goes to. Again, Almirage is
Stop
you would.
having fun. You didn't buy that monster.
You can't choose that one. It's not real. In D&D.
You didn't pay for it. It's not official.
Okay, I'm
What the
definitely
heck?
having an owl bear I have raised from, like, I have rescued. Because if I have an adult owl bear, that's just gonna kill me. But I'm gonna have
No.
a baby owl bear. Yes. I'm looking through the cutest D&D monsters. Yeah, I will have a flump. There is a campestry,
Okay, yeah.
which is just a sentient mushroom.
I want that.
A fairy dragon. That's cute. He's
Okay, can we
pretty.
bring up an argument that Sam and I had a while ago about
Oh
sentience?
boy, we're getting back into this.
And I'm gonna throw it at Kendall. Okay, you're gonna keep that a sentient thing as a pet.
You
It's not
can't
sentient.
do
It's
that.
just a mushroom that walks. Okay.
Okay,
What's its intelligence score?
ForgottenRealms.fandom.com. Campestries were a species of sentient fungal creatures.
Okay, then maybe he'll I don't know.
Works on the
frickin'
ranch.
Help me. Yeah, he works on the ranch.
Takes care of the
I'm
plants.
getting a Pegasus. I'm getting a Pegasus. I'm getting a Tressum. I'm getting a unicorn. I'm getting a Zartan. Those are dope as
Astral Trinity.
fetch.
What?
Yeah, just all the cute ones.
I would like to
Giant
apologize,
space
Kendall.
hamster.
The
Ooh.
Almirage is official, just not in the monster manual. It's in Tomb of Annihilation. So I apologize.
Oh, would you look at that?
Mhm.
Wow.
Would you look at that?
I'm a terrible human being, and I will accept that. So
I love that
I-
Braden's first instinct was to defend Wizards of the Coast and their
I wasn't
sold
Not as friend.
products.
them.
Their sold products. You're not
gosh.
talking official D&D. I'm adding it to your list of terrible person.
This is
Anyway,
really
griffins are
reasons.
really
I don't
cute, so I would want like 15 of those.
That list is hopefully really short. Okay.
It's getting longer every day.
Oh no. This isn't good, brothers. Oh no. Gosh, what would
What
my
about you, Brayden?
dream?
Yeah, what would you be?
I honestly, I ask these questions and I don't think about it myself. I really like the idea of, actually, no, this might sound weird. A magical librarian would be really cool. And just think of like all the movies you have of like the giant wizard library. And there's just books flying around everywhere, mage hands everywhere. Just to be able to control that, like, and how that would work behind the scenes would be so cool to see. That, or this might be lame, dude. I'd love to teach like magical kids. I think it'd be so cool. Just like
That would
teach
be
there
fun.
and like be a wizard and like teach the ethics of magic or stuff like that, and just be involved with that. I've always wanted to be a teacher growing up. I live in Utah, so their pay is trash, so I don't feel like it's a viable career for me, sadly.
Please fix that.
Yeah. We're looking at you, Utah Senate. We're gonna get hate mail from them tonight. They heard that over our phones.
Yeah.
But I think those would be really fun. Because you think of like, I mean, the field trips might be extremely deadly, but think of how cool the field trips could be.
Lessons would be deadly.
Lessons would be really cool. Imagine though, there is a defunct dungeon that has kind of just been turned into like this museum of sorts, so like people can go to this
A
dungeon.
children's museum.
And no, man, I don't.
Welcome to the Tomb of Horrors attraction. Please keep your
We
hands
have
and feet
sensory
to yourself
learning
at
here,
all
kids.
times.
Like,
What happened to the kids that didn't behave before you? They
Well,
died.
do you see
you
that?
see that Iron Maiden over there? There is fresh blood on the ground.
Oh my gosh.
This cursed panel here is where
Billy!
G. Roy Lenkins had his skin turned inside out.
Roy Lincoln. Or you could like, okay, this is a lame one. Magic escape rooms.
What do you mean lame? That sounds amazing.
I know.
I cast Misty Step. Game over.
I cast Dimension Door. Game over.
You could that's lame though. You have to like. You think I could just go through and do that in real life? If I wanted to, I'd kick down the doors, but I can't because
Okay.
I'm weak.
Counter answer to that: the person who designs escape rooms, putting little
Ooh.
charms on all the objects.
Dude, that'd be
so
cool.
much fun. It'd be
We're just
beautiful.
describing the last like couple chapters of Harry Potter right now. The first one.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter in it.
In it.
Wait, we need an Australian accent. Go.
No, I can't do an Aussie
come
accent. I'm a
on.
disgrace to my people.
Get your gran.
Mm.
An escape room,
I will
right?
go get Nan right now, and she will have no idea what we're talking
Nan
about.
doesn't have the stereotypical Australian accent. She is
Yeah,
very
she was
posh.
high business, high class.
She's
High
got the
class
Queen's
in her-
English.
She's Queen's English for
Mm.
sure.
She's the Queen's Australian.
Mhm.
The Queen is dead. Just a reminder for everyone.
Skill issue.
Dude,
Just in case anyone forgot.
it was not a skill issue, okay?
99.
She did not have a skill issue with being alive. All right.
Everyone
Didn't have the
knows.
Totem of Undying, bro. What
Dude.
was she doing?
She had some sort
Rookie
of eldritch
mistake. She
skill.
needs
Rookie mistake.
Anyway, jobs.
I want to be the job where I give the totem of undying to the queen, okay? It's like-
Dude,
Good
that's
answer,
like
good answer.
$500,000 a year, and you do it once.
yeah. What would be the worst world, like magic world jobs to have? And we're not talking about,
Zookeeper.
being an accountant or anything. Like, if you had to do it with magic or that sort, like, what would be the worst ones?
Dude, being a magical zookeeper would suck.
That's
I was
basically
about
what
to say,
Kendall
Just
said.
saying.
Being also, it would be the best job and the worst job.
No, it would.
I don't want to know what owlbear poop smells like, but I'm gonna learn real fast.
Kendall, you're gonna have to feed the giant spiders.
I don't have giant spiders in my ranch.
Well, that's why I said a zookeeper, not a rancher.
I don't want to be a zoo. I
You're,
don't want to
you're,
be a
you don't
zookeeper
own the
if I have
zoo.
to
You
have
don't
the-
decide what
the
animals
scary
are there.
ones.
You
I
just
have a
work there.
ranch.
No, I'm talking. You're a zookeeper. That's the one you don't want.
Oh, so you're
Yeah.
saying a rancher is fine, but a zookeeper's not.
Yeah,
'cause I
rancher,
can be
you're your
picky
own
as
boss.
a
A
rancher.
zookeeper, you got some guy telling you, go feed the giant spiders. They're getting a little peckish.
And
And
then
you're like,
the
"Hi," and they go,
goblin, my
You're like,
goblin
"Ah!"
coworker that I accidentally ate their sandwich has revenge against me, and then I'm pushed into the
He
pit and I'm
walks
dead.
you in. Yeah.
No, all you have to do is hold your hands out like Chris Pratt in Jurassic World, and the velociraptors won't kill you.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you just do that for giant spiders, and then you end up fighting the hybrid monster that you're creating at your zoo. With
Are
those spiders.
velociraptors official D&D
They
monsters?
are official D&D monsters.
That's crazy.
Dinosaurs are official D&D. There is a stat block for a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
There is.
Rawr.
hmm
Don't tell my nephew.
They're
You don't
also,
play D&D with you?
I
No, I do,
believe
but-
I believe the Tomb
That
of
would be fun,
Annihilation module has dinosaurs specifically in it too, because it's like a jungle. So I could be wrong. I didn't play through it all, but I believe there is.
Okay, I have one, but you guys are gonna have to like let me cook a little bit. I'm gonna have to
Can
walk
we
you through
have
it.
like 5 seconds to go whoa if we don't like it, and then let
No,
you cook?
because I'll start saying something, and then Brayden, your gut reaction is to go whoa. So
I'm gonna-
no,
That's why I'm
Gonna
asking
cook
for
then.
5 seconds.
Gonna
no,
cook.
Can I have Braden's 5 seconds?
yes. Now,
Yes.
so
Okay, go
okay,
on.
so hear me out.
Mhm.
There's a lot of meat we need to dispose of. Right? Because there's all these monsters that are being killed.
Mhm.
So I feel like a butcher would be
Big
very
magical butcher.
lucrative, but also be terrible, and also it would suck to have to make hot dogs.
Okay, Kendall, you're saying that would suck. I think that would
It
be
would suck.
amazing. Could you imagine getting dragon meat in your shop and all the wonderful things you could do with that?
You wouldn't be able to chew it. It would be too tough.
That's what you're the butcher.
No, their
you need
scales
to
protect
process
them.
it.
The dragon meat's good. It's the scales that you can't eat. That's why
Yeah,
they
you
have
can't
tons of
eat
scales.
Okay, well, I'm saying in my head, when we were talking about jobs that would suck, I immediately pictured a Faerun hot dog stand.
All right.
So
I don't know what
the
meat's in this. It could be bad, but you
Could
could
be
die.
Shout out
dragon.
to all the butchers
Could we
out there.
try
I'm
some?
gonna fight for you here. Kendall, when you think of a butcher, are you thinking like the greasy white apron covered in blood, and he's
Yes.
like got that slick back hair, and he's got the meat cleaver?
And a cigar in his mouth. Yeah.
Nice.
That hurts my soul a little bit. There's some
Why?
good butchers out there, some really good butchers out there who are really
you-
He's a
clean
good
and
guy.
precise
I don't
with
know
their
him
work.
Are you
personally.
stereotyping butchers, Kendall?
Kendall, where have you had the best steaks?
Smiths. I don't know. I just showed my
You
class.
go and get a steak at Smith's.
I just
Mm.
showed my wealth class.
I would. Smith has decent meat.
I guess more or I'm saying is Kendall, like where have you eaten the best steak?
When we went on that cruise, that was some really good
That was
steak.
a good cruise.
Texas
Okay, now you
Roadhouse.
got to think about the process of where they got
Texas
that
Roadhouse,
steak.
yeah.
It's a very elegant
Bruce Chris.
process where they handed some greasy, sweaty guy with a dirty apron some money and he handed them meat. Does that sound like what a cruise ship would do?
No, they had someone else do it before they had the meat on the ship.
Butchery can be a very elegant career. That's all I'm saying.
I really
But
like
you're still chopping up body parts at the end of the day.
I mean,
so is this
yeah.
just a preference of not being a butcher even in real life too?
As I'm saying this, yes. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
okay, no,
this
that
has
makes
nothing
sense.
to do with D&D.
You're
I'm
like,
sorry, guys.
I just hate butchers.
No, I don't hate butchers. I love steak. Butchers, please.
Put that
let
on
me
a
buy
shirt.
steak.
Kendall
Please
hates
do.
butchers. Okay.
I don't hate butchers.
Someone
Please,
spits in your
Brayden,
pork chops.
No one's gonna sell me steak if we say that, and I would cry. Please, I
We
love
do.
steak.
You're
I
right.
love
I
butchers.
I rescind that because we do have a very big butcher audience in Beyond the Tavern
We
Walls.
do.
So.
Made a
It's
steak.
actually surprising
Hi,
to like
Toby.
60% of our
Yeah,
viewers.
and
They're all
the
butchers.
20% is moms, 20% is grandmas. You know, it's literally our whole entire audience. Is that?
Mhm.
A
So-
steak.
Yeah, Toby and Anthony. Sorry, guys. See, that's a stereotype.
Okay,
Wow.
this might be a dumb one as well. But could you imagine being like an adventuring party's accountant? half of the time they'll be like, dude,
That would
or
be
taxes.
stressful.
Being a tax like collector in a D&D
That would
world,
be so.
you're like, all right,
stressful.
you have to,
no taxes.
you have to,
Yes, there are.
like
There's no
in
tax.
Kerrigan there is. That's why they make you inventory. That's why if you're an inventory guild, you have to sign a charter so that they can tax you.
There are 2 rules in life and in like world building. Are you ready for it?
Death and taxes.
So ready.
Death and
Oh, sorry.
taxes.
I thought you were
Oof.
actually going somewhere different. Actually, there's. I'm
No,
going to say
death and
3:
taxes.
death, taxes, garbage,
Mm-hmm.
breathing,
Okay.
drinking water.
Okay, that's too
Uh,
much.
Oh, okay.
Settle down.
I was just proving
So-
Benjamin Franklin wrong. He's wrong.
Honestly,
Yeah.
being a tax collector though would be like such a high skill requirement in a world full of magic.
It's true.
You're gonna have it's like a shopkeeper. You're gonna have a high level ex-adventurer as a tax collector that's signed a deal with the Citibank or something.
Dude, just can my level 20 adventurer be just a tax collector in the end? He's like,
Dude.
I'm just retiring and I they need me to do this. And the last tax collector, well, he was level 3 and he got slaughtered. I can do it.
Alright. Every tax collector, I'm deciding this now, is a near max level rogue.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Could be max or near max. Like 17 is the baseline.
What about a bard? Because then they can like
No,
they have the
they're-
charisma to talk them into paying their taxes.
Braden, this is
Look, buddy.
America. You know how fierce people are about taxes. There's no level of charisma to get someone to give you their property.
That's I mean only 1% of less than 1% of the people who do taxes in America get audited. So
It's true. Don't pay your taxes, everyone. This is official
whoa, whoa.
beyond
No,
the
no, no,
criminal
no, no, no,
advice.
no. Oh shoot, I'm gonna have to cut that out. No.
Come after us.
Hey, oh gosh. No, I think just the reason I say accountant or even a tax collector would suck is just because, dude,
How do you track that?
how do you track that? There, okay, you guys don't
Yeah.
even know where half your gold is half the time in your normal D&D campaign.
Yeah.
Imagine like if you're an adventure group and you are like there are taxes on you, and
You're being audited.
you're being audited, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, I forgot we had this bag of holding. Dun, 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 and there's like 2 million gold pieces in there. You're like, oh
Did you
shoot,
claim
we
those?
didn't mark those down on our taxes.
Another
Are you
answer
telling me I
for
have to
this.
make tax law for my homebrew world?
Dude, honestly, that'd be kind of sick.
Braden,
that-
I have another answer for you here.
Okay. Okay.
And this just brings in the legal system of D&D. If you want to be like really anal about it and your players will hate you.
anal.
So whenever you sign, the charter as an adventuring party, you're given a magical sack for your earnings. It's like a bag of holding specifically for your
Oh, okay.
earnings. And it's like
Hmm.
charmed in a way that automatically reports what you're making.
Or it just takes it out right away.
I mean, it could take it out right away, but I think they should have like a level of, oh, here we are to pay our taxes. That way we come back to home offices if you have anything for us, yada, yada.
It depends on how authoritarian your government would be. So
And then, if you're trying to hide your earnings, that's when they send that tax collector,
the
that
20
level
rogue.
17 rogue.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's coming by to get his dues.
Can we make a campaign where you guys are all just tax collectors and you get sent on like
Yes.
this one trip to go to like the evil wizard's castle
Yes.
and to
Oops,
collect
all
taxes?
rogues.
Yes.
Yay,
Can we
my
do that?
dream to be a government worker for the
I'm writing
rest
that
of
down. I'm gonna write that
Can we-
down.
Can
Don't
we have
steal
my
it.
brother play in that? He would love that.
Maybe.
He's such an accountant.
Maybe.
He's
Which
such an
brother is that?
accountant. He's such an accountant that he does it
Carter.
for
Oh,
work.
yeah, 100%. We can
Yeah.
Carter and Daniel in. And they can riff on each other.
Yeah, those
Um,
two together. Yeah.
Writing that down.
And he plays D&D, so
Oh, sick. Okay.
yeah.
Hunter, what was yours?
I'm torn between two, and they kind of go off of the same reasoning, but a magic shopkeep, and then just generic town guard.
Okay, that one might genuinely be the worst.
Being the generic town guard is
You're beat
basically
up all
hell.
the time.
You get to deal with all the freaking wild crap that goes on.
You get
and
bodied every day.
you're gonna get bodied every day of the
That-
week.
Yeah.
But
Sorry.
also, adventurers are complete a-holes to you for no reason.
Exactly.
They're just trying to uphold the
Exactly.
peace, and your adventure party comes in, ha 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 ha, you're fucking stupid, and then they're like,
You're trying to provide
What?
for your family and your wife and your kids, and they're just like, "Nah, we need to speak to this person ASAP. Get out of my way, fireball! You're dead."
The average town guard has to deal with at least half a dozen level 5 adventurers a month.
probably.
Poor
And,
guys.
yeah, a month, that's
Poor
being
guys.
generous, I feel like.
But
the
still,
difference is,
if
it's,
you go to work expecting to be beat up at least 3 times a month, that weighs on you.
me when I'm
then it's-
in wrestling, when I'm in boxing.
It's pretty much the exact same reasoning for kind of like your magic shopkeep. Like you are keeping some very valuable things in your shop. You're going to get targeted.
Oh, 100%. You're going to be targeted. I mean, at that point, if you also charge a lot for magical items, which means you can probably hire
yeah.
some pretty darn good security or have magical sentinels that are protecting your shop.
Mhm.
Mhm.
But like also, if you're gonna have like high security things, you're gonna get some very powerful people that probably come after you.
When do adventurers'
That's
plans
even
ever go
worse.
right, though? That's the next
Sometimes
question.
they do.
Sometimes.
It's like a 1 in 20 chance.
Man, seems like we
Sometimes.
didn't
1 in
touch on
20
this.
chance.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Magical janitor, that would suck. Do you
What
know
do
how
you
much
mean? We get-
gelatinous?
Prestidigitation or whatever. Clean things. Done. Bam.
That's true. But what if it's like huge? Like, what if a like army of gelatinous cubes have descended upon the city? They're
Sad.
defeated, but you have all of the grossness around the city.
This is
still.
now Viscera cleanup detail.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just Viscera cleanup detail. What's
Kinda-
another one?
Kind of sounds interesting. I think I might want that job.
So, like, gosh. If you don't have magic, that is going to suck.
That would
so
suck really
much.
bad.
If you have magic, yeah, it's going to be a little bit easier. It's still going to be freaking gross as can be. Because, I mean, you're thinking like crime scenes, you've got garbage, you've probably got the underbelly of the city, you're going to get like the sewage that you're going to have to clean up. That's nasty. That's
Alright.
nasty,
Especially-
depending on if your world has plumbing or not.
Yeah,
So-
especially if you take into account like potions that people have drank and stuff.
Also, this brings up a topic. I don't know if we were going to cover this later on,
Hmm.
but what on earth are people who don't have any magical skills supposed to do for work? Do they just do like basic labor?
I think they're
John
farmers.
Bartender.
Just farmers, bartenders?
Tender- I think
No,
they're.
I reckon
I don't
there's
know.
definitely quite a few jobs out there. I mean, heck, you can get into like politics. You could be a warrior. I mean,
How are you going to
there's-
out politics the bard, though?
well, I mean, you don't necessarily need to have magic to have high charisma.
Yeah, but those who have magic that's untraceable, cough, cough, the silver tongue feature. What are you going to do against that?
But that's the thing, is that doesn't mean that you can't be one. I mean, heck, I wanted to be an astronaut. And here I am.
It's
Working
Not
IT.
everyone has that, too. It's a very specialized thing.
What that actually, I was thinking before we started recording about this one. What do you think the rules in like a court of law would be concerning bards?
Gosh.
I think immediately before court start session is an anti-magic field goes up.
Maybe like a zone of truth.
A zone of truth and like an anti-magic field that doesn't filter out the zone of truth. That's it.
That would actually make a lot better if people were forced to tell the truth. Do you know how utopian our society would be?
Tell the truth or die.
Stop lying. I say to the
Oh
camera.
boy. No, it's dealing with law and just kind of like a normal society, I say normal in quotes, in a fantasy realm. There's no, I don't feel like there's any like one right way to do it because there's always going to be ways around it. That's just
Yeah.
how society is. You're
There's
never
always
gonna
gonna
get
be
to
a-
cover your bases.
Yeah, there's always going to be a corrupt lawyer.
It's me. I'm the corrupt lawyer.
Never hiring Sam to defend me for anything. Bro's gonna throw me under the bus.
No, I'm going to pay off the judge to get you cleared of all charges. What are you talking
no,
about?
Oh.
I think I'm gonna hire this guy then.
Do you know
I
what
got
would stay
you.
the same? Personal trainer.
Is there a magical version of steroids?
I
Gosh.
mean,
I mean, the potion of hill giant strength.
Yeah, there are
That must take
potions.
a minute. Hmm.
Surely there's potions that like permanently alter your physical makeup.
I mean, you've probably, but now that I'm kind of like thinking about it, yeah, you can get like trainers, martial artists. That's not really gonna change much.
Physical therapists wouldn't change much either. Well, no,
I don't even know
actually
if
they
you'd
would.
have physical therapists. There
Well,
might be
that's
Yeah.
the
some.
thing. A world with magic really just makes every job imaginable kind of pointless.
Obsolete, yeah.
You probably get a lot of priests, a lot of holy people probably don't have magic. Because, I mean, not every god is
Mhm.
going to be like, ah, yes, you will be my cleric.
hmm Sometimes there's just the god of, like dust bunnies, and he's like, "We got it covered. We don't need a cleric."
It is I, the god of dust bunnies. Worship me.
We're
I
doing great,
create
guys.
dust around the corners of your home.
We're everywhere. We're doing so good.
Trying to think, like, I know that there's so many things out there that it's like, oh, you don't need magic to do this, but
It's gonna make it way easier.
hmm
It's gonna make your profit margin skyrocket.
somebody who's spent a lot of time working with the job market. If I had to deal with that as a person without magic in a magical world, I'm going to hate my existence so much.
Yes.
But wait. What if products that were made without the use of magic were like coveted and high value? Like, sure, you can buy a pocket watch out of any wizard's tower because they sell pocket watches now. But that fine handcrafted, non-magic
That's actually
installed pocket watch, what's that going to
that
be worth?
that can raise a decent point because, like, would there be a point that it would be like people value the craftsmanship of something that's done without magic
hmm
more?
Because it took so much more practice and so much more time.
Because if you think of like a blacksmith, there's there's only so much you're going to be able to do with magic with that. A lot of that is going to come from actually training in your craft and learning how to
hmm
actually craft these different pieces of equipment.
Do you think that's why in D&D there are specific items for those jobs, like artisan tools,
You got glass
Probably.
blowers tools,
glass
jeweler's
blowing,
tools.
brewer's tools? Because
It,
those
it
are
makes
things
sense.
that magic can't easily replicate.
hmm
Yeah.
There's definitely limitations to magic.
Yeah.
Jeez.
But
All right.
the
Well,
issue,
now that is that Braden that just came back?
yeah.
Okay, we have to stop
Let
having
Kendall
good
finish.
conversation
Let
now.
Kendall finish.
The issue is that with all of the classes, I feel like almost every skill set is covered throughout them in either a specific sense or a broader sense, right? So,
hmm
like, I'm thinking over here a divorce lawyer, a bard, like, and then I was like, okay, what about,
That's
I
why
don't
you bring that
know.
up the moment I get back.
Brewer. What
Oof.
what class fits a brewer?
Bard.
You think a bard?
I think a bard fits every
He
single
talk
job.
he talks to the barley and the
Barbarian.
hops.
An artificer.
Barbarian.
Artificer.
Barbarian.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Construction,
wrong.
barbarians. Like, if you need demolition,
We're not that mean, okay?
I said demolition.
We are all bards because we're flirting with each other and making sexual jokes all day. Okay, we're all bards.
Every
Everybody's a
adventurer is a
bard.
bard.
Every construction worker is a bard, okay? And we speak so eloquently, we're the College of Eloquence, okay? Just
Mhm.
don't ask me to say anything I say at work, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Making
um,
fun of nobody.
keep going. I have no idea what we're talking about. I just needed to insert myself with random thoughts. So
I think
Kinda
one of
good
the
on the
prominent points we just brought up is like magicless work in certain fields going to be perceived as more valuable than if it were filled with magic. The example I made is a pocket watch. Like a fine craftsman can make a beautiful pocket watch, but a user of magic, how far can they go with that?
if we want to bring it in kind of like a modern sense with that, to kind of
Mhm.
answer that, what do you like more? When an actual person does art or AI art?
actual person.
100%, right?
Mm,
I was going the same
think-
thing. Is
you
magic just
go.
gonna have to? Is magic just copying others?
No,
You know?
I think I think AI and magic are very different in the sense because AI does something very different. Magic, it can like you're not necessarily copying others. It'd be more utilizing. Oh, I'm just using Mage Hand to do this. Help me put this together or something. Compared to like the intricate, my hands are in the pocket watch making it. Oh, I'm just Mage handing it. You know.
Okay, so
Mhm.
I would say a
Wizards
better
are
comparison.
Wizards.
I would say a better comparison then would be digital art versus traditional.
That's good.
Because when
Mhm.
I'm drawing on paper, all of my handshakes, you see them. When I'm drawing on my iPad, I can toggle this thing that will smooth it out for me,
Mhm.
you know? So,
I wonder if
Mm.
maybe that's works as well just for the clock one overall, but the AI one also works for just magic overall. You know, like that's we don't have to talk about AI and all that stuff because that's a whole nother bag of chips that we don't want to bring up, right?
Chips.
Uh,
Who got that bag of freaking
can we talk about
Cheetos?
Doritos? How magic made those? Okay.
amen.
But yeah, I think I guess it would just depend. Like magic in a sense could also be seen as your industrial revolution a little bit. How does because
Mm.
magic would make it more efficient
Streamline
to
everything.
create something, streamline everything, or could.
Mhm.
But I mean, I can also go back to how I always say your world should always evolve enough where your magic becomes your power source as well. So Brandon
They make a
Sanderson does a great job
movie
with
about
that.
that.
What?
Did
Yeah.
they make a Disney movie about that?
It's the magic went away. Like electricity took its place. I like the idea of
Onward, right?
Onward, yeah.
Mhm.
I haven't watched it.
Hot take, possibly. I thought it was a really bad movie.
It was just okay.
Like
I liked it.
It was during the Chris Pratt and Tom Holland,
Tom Holland,
craze.
yeah.
Mm.
Disney jumped on that way too quickly.
Mhm.
Yeesh.
Tom Holland, we hate you, apparently.
No, we don't. He's
Whoa,
so cool.
Tom Holland, come on the podcast.
No, we hate him.
All right,
He's
well, Tom,
such a chill dude.
I'm gonna have to cancel him. He was supposed to come on next week. So,
Good. I wasn't going to be here for that
and then why are you making fun of him?
because I hate that man. I
Wow.
don't hate you, Tom Holland, if you're listening for some crazy
He just turned it off.
reason.
99% of
Yeah,
Tom Holland's
he doesn't
turn
hear it.
turn off the podcast before they get to that part.
I'm really good at turning off Tom Holland.
Oh, I'm having a friggin' strunk.
Anything else we want to talk about? I feel like I jumped in. Any other comments on what you guys were talking about?
I think we were kind of reaching a natural conclusion to that discussion. So
I think
Yeah.
natural conclusion to the episode possibly as well then.
leave a comment down below what your profession would be and why.
Yeah.
'Cause
Also, let
I'm-
us know what you
I'm
think
trying
about
to
Tom
think-
Holland.
No, just
Sure.
just Tom. Okay, yeah, sure.
Holland.
Tom Holland and your magical profession. Let us know your opinions.
Mhm.
If you made it this far in your Tom Holland comment, put 2 asterisks at the end so we know you got it this far. Granted, I'll be honest. If you made it this far and you mentioned Tom Holland, we know you got this far. So
Yeah, I
that's
was
what we
about to
should
say.
do. Because there's always the people who are like, oh, like as a joke, like, oh yeah, put 2 asterisks if you made it to this part of the video. We're just gonna ask a completely random question and say in
Yeah.
your comment about magical, what magical job you want, also mention your opinion on Tom Holland, and then
Work Tom Holland into it somehow.
yeah, just work Tom Holland into it somehow. Tom Holland
We
was really
trust you.
good in that Uncharted movie, and I really, I think that would what I think I just want to be an adventurer. Okay. Okay. Last thing before we wrap up, I don't want to be an adventurer.
Boo.
Okay.
Boo this guy. Boo.
What are
How
you
gonna
guys being an
level up? You
adventurer
need
right
to
now?
kill
Huh?
8 million squirrels.
Yes, I'm going to die.
Yeah, I was like, in all reality, the likelihood of us having magic or being able to do any of those class things is extremely unlikely, right? Second
I've been
thing,
training for.
I didn't know coding was magic, which it is.
Who
Let's
said
be
it's about
honest.
coding?
That's what you went to school for, bro. Oh, yeah, you're right. My bad. Sorry. I take that back. I'm just gonna. A hunter would be a great adventurer. He'd make a great.
I'm just gonna be a fighter, and I'm not even making it to level 2. Sorry.
You gotta make it to level 3 at least. You're training, but that's
Yeah.
it. You don't go any further. You either die
I
or
would
just stop.
be
Bodied by
I-
a gelatinous cube.
I would be a bard with no musical ability.
Bards aren't always musical. They're art. Theme
I know,
yourself.
so-
Flavor yourself.
Green apple.
Green apple. And that's where we're gonna end the episode, everyone. Thank
I'd
you
say I'm
guys.
more of a blue raspberry.
Thank you guys
In
so
addition to the
much.
Tom Holland comment, what flavor are you?
Yes. If you've made it
What
past the Tom
flavor of
Holland,
Tom
come
Holland?
to this one.
Those are the weirdest comments I've ever seen.
If you guys have, well, yeah, we'll mention that while I'm doing the outro. Thank you guys so much for coming out to the podcast. This was a lot of fun and we hope you guys had fun as
God.
well. If you're not following us on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, post about it, rave about it, do a little bit of comment. You're going to be commenting today. If you made it to that part of the episode, you talk about Tom Holland. If you made it past that, you talk about what flavor you would be. Okay.
What
all-
flavor of Tom Holland do you like?
Already said that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's if you've made it to this part. Okay, now you combine the two.
Oh, boy.
But the original thing you need to talk about as well with those to make sure we see how far you got is what job you would have in a D&D world. Thank you guys very much for coming out. Questions, comments, suggestions for episodes, beyondthetavernwall@gmail.com, or hit us up on Instagram and TikTok, beyondthetavernwall@gmail.com. We're on social media there as well. And as always, the best way to support the podcast, oh, it's me this time, shoot, is by word of mouth. You going out and sharing the podcast with your D&D group, friends, family, whoever it may be, your grandmas and mothers, and your local butchers.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Can't
Okay,
forget them.
share the podcast with them. And as always, give a side quest. And like I said, I have it. And you're going to share it with someone who's a diehard Tom Holland fan. Thank you guys so much for coming out to the podcast. And we will catch you in the tavern next
Zendaya.
week.